that mountain won't be climbed because he's not out there, that's for sure. Right away they go as the lights go off. Field making its way down into turn one already. We've got chaos here. That's Peter Creel that got turned around. I just looked down and I saw the Creel car turn around. He's back up and running again. He'll start now right from the back of the field, but up front, heading towards engine corner. It is Kwesi Veyes. That's up on the inside of Leander Toy. Jano van der Westhuizen is the next one as Veyes rubs the nose there of Leander Toy and pops through into second place. Marco Busi is now into third, but coming up on the inside of Busi with a comeback is Leander Toy. Right behind them, it's Bessie Bester as the group is now pulling away up the KFM straight and moving down into Malmesbury Sweep. Look at Marco Busi muscling his way through as he gets up side by side with Van der Westhuizen. Down the back lane they go. Jan hooks up a gear. Here comes Bessie Bester as well. Leander Toy is also having a big one down the back lane, and right behind him is the Class A B leader. That is Zaki Hendricks as they work their way out of Cape Town corner. Craig de Toy is right in there behind Hendricks. He is a second there in Class B.
Well, Zaki Hendricks moved across the line on the pull-away, and that initially started the contact, and that crossed Creel Jr., the only car to then spin off in that incident. The incident, Frankie was mentioning, outside of engine corner, as Mario Roux locks up going into KFM turn one. The incident was Leander Toy trying to close off the inside line from Jan van der Westhuizen, got Nian completely sideways, eventually straightened the two up. He was a little bit slow, he being Jan van der Westhuizen from there on going down to Raceway. A touch of smoke came off the side of the car. I think it's possible the tyre could have been touching up against the bodywork very widely, so he was a bit ginger on the accelerator going past the main grandstand and out into the back main. Having recovered from that, Jano's now got the attentions of Marco Busi. Unfortunately for Jano and Marco, Marcel Veyes and Leander Toy are pretty much up, busting and disappearing. They in fact are side by side. Leander Toy on the inside of Kwesi Veyes down towards Cape Town corner they go. Who's going to be the last of the race makers? Two very hard drivers down into Cape Town corner they go, and it is all about Leander Toy that was on pole position. Kwesi Veyes does the classic cutback. They still side by side.
They still 2 by 2 as they work their way under the Limpia Bridge. The Toy's got the inside line. Veyes sits there on the outside. Then it's Jan van der Westhuizen, Marco Busi and Bessie Bester, but they are still 2 by 2 as they work their way out of the KFM corner. What a heck of a rort going on out there as they go down the back main, or should I say the Joubert Straight towards engine corner, but behind them we have got the leader of Class B, that's Ashley van Niekerk. Van Niekerk leads Class B, second in that class is Zaki Hendricks, third there is Craig de Toy, and the three of them are nose to tail. Then in Class C, that's Deelwold Libber. Libber is leading Class C with Paul Simon there in second position. Then we've got a Class A car that's slightly out of sync. And then the third in Class C is the Mario Roux Golf, and then Williams is in there behind him, followed there by Gerd Duplessis and Ricardo Swart.
Quite a recovery by Jan van der Westhuizen, straight line speed. Awesome, he must have got brilliant drive coming out of the double line going out into the back main. He blows up on the inside of Kwesi Veyes. He blows Kwesi Veyes under braking and takes away that second position. Kwesi Veyes decides to do the cutback, and now Kwesi Veyes side by side with Jan van der Westhuizen, once again trying to hold Jan van der Westhuizen right on the inside of the circuit, exactly what he did with Leon de Toy. So trying to force that tight around, but Jonathan Westhuizen doesn't back out of it. They still side by side. This, Frankie, is giving opportunity for Racemates to make just a little bit of gap as they come into Bull Straight and still side by side.
Yeah, Van Westhuizen gets his nose ahead, but he's not got the line for engine corner. Jan dumps that thing in sideways, loses that position there to Kwesi Bayes, and closing up on both of them is Marco Busi and Bessie Bester as that group of five work their way out of row sweep. Van Westhuizen looks up onto the back end of Bayes again as they work their way up the KFM straight. Between turn 4 and 5, Malmesbury and Cape Town, that's where we'll see that Quick Fix Polar come into its own. The Bayes Golf will disappear down the road. Here they come, side wall, they're getting up a lot closer to each other as Van Westhuizen just sails in behind Bayes. Going down the back main, he rides around him on the outside, but Kwesi a lot later under braking into Cape Town corner, and he's got the line and just nudges slightly ahead there of Van Westhuizen.
Some very hard driving going down there. Well, Ashley van Niekerk is still holding off the likes of Zaki Hendricks and Craig de Toy, with Damian Lopez not that far behind them either. The three of them in a titanic struggle. Here they come towards us now. Nothing much. Ashley van Niekerk's breaking the air. Zaki Hendricks climbs in the toe. Craig de Toy climbs in the toe of that down. They slow one another down just a little bit. Damian Lopez not that far after that times. Might just close up on them, but Zaki Hendricks, I think, is more under pressure from the car behind him of Craig de Toy than what he is pressurizing Ashley van Niekerk down into engine corner.
Yeah, watching the dice further behind the Class B cars. This is the Class C one. Liver was ahead for quite some time. It is now Paul Simon that leads going into engine corner. Liver's dropped down into second, third in Class C. It's still Mario Roux. They've got the Lost Class A car between them. Then behind them it's Joshua Williams, Claire Duplessis and Ricardo Swart. That's another great dice. That is the dice for 4, 5 and 6 in Class C as they work their way out of row sweep. The leaders heading down into Cape Town corner.
Yeah, on the approach once again, Jonathan Westhuizen quicker in a straight line than Kwesi Bayes, although he exited the double right-hander out into the back main a little distant, but I say a little distant, about 3.5 to 4 car lengths of Kwesi Bayes, who had a good run out of row sweep. And undoubtedly quicker in a straight line is Jonathan Westhuizen, and that is keeping him in play. But then again, remember, both of them have done a lot of national racing. They know the track very well. If they had to work together and just give one another a thumbs up and run line and stern, bumper to bumper, as we have seen happening with the likes of Killarney in this class in the history of GTI Challenge, they could get back to Racemates. And in fact, I think they are actually catching Racemates right now.
Just going to say, they are closing the gap there on Neander Toy, but as you say, they need to work together. They are driving away at this point in time from Marco Busi and Bessie Bester. Not a hell of a lot that Busi and Bester can do to get hold of Van Westhuizen and Bayes, and they are systematically closing the gap there on race leader Neander Toy. A bit further down in Class B, we've still got a lovely dice there, and the lead in Class B has now changed. Zaki Hendricks now leads Class B. Ashley van Niekerk drops down to second. Craig de Toy still in third, but de Toy is all over the back bumper of van Niekerk as they work their way down the back main. Then they've got the Class A photo of Damian Lopez. Then behind them the Class C dice, Paul Simon, Deelwold Libber, and a distant third for Mario Roux. Then behind Mario, it is Joshua Williams. Behind Josh Williams, it is Claire Duplessis. And a bit further down, we have got to where has Ricardo Swart disappeared to? He's gone off the radar because Gideon Sanfontaine is the next car in Class C.
Well, I think we must go down to the scrutineering area and go have a look, see if there's a radio in the car of Jonathan Westhuizen. Barely having spoken about it, Frankie, while you were watching that Class C battle going down towards Cape Town corner. Jonathan Westhuizen very neatly came up onto the back bumper of Kwesi Bayes and sat there with him up until just before the braking marker, and like that they've closed down on Raceway. They are now almost with 6 laps down, 2 laps to go, in a situation where with a right southeaster coming through, they can almost pick up a tail from him as they come out. I tell you what, Raceway knows they're coming. He's all over the curb
He
stones.
feels the pressure, but Jan van der Westhuizen, 126.288, is the fastest man out there. So Janu's Polo is the quickest car out there at this point in time as they head down into Cape Town corner. When they cross the line, they will have one more lap to go. Will Wheelworx and Van der Westhuizen work together, or will the toy disappear down the hill? Well, they're going to battle to get hold of Leon de Toy, that's for sure. As the three of them cross the line, Bessie Vesta is now hooked up to Marco Busi as he tries to get the slingshot around him on the outside, but Busi has got the line covered for KFM corner. Zaki Hendricks has now got a massive lead in Class B. It is a huge lead in Class B. Ash van Niekerk has dropped all the way down, so he must have had a problem somewhere. As Craig de Toy now sits in second place in that class. Third is still Van Niekerk, but he's behind the two leaders in Class C, which is Paul Simon and Dewald Libber.
Going down into engine corner, Corsi Vales did the last of the late breakers, closed up on the back of Neon. He ran slightly wide. Neon was also slightly hampered by a four-wheel power slide as he got to the apex of the corner. That slowed both of them up and brought Jano on. Jano kicking up the dust on the wrong side of the curbstones, going out into both main. If anything's going to happen from here on out, it's going to be all about Corsi Vales and Jano van der Westhuizen. Raceway's down the tour. I think he's done enough. They're not going to catch him from there. Through Cape Town corner they go. Corsi does the classical blocking around to ensure that Jano can't come through. But remember, Jano is quicker in a straight line. Be it gear ratio, whatever. It's going to be Neon de Toy. This time he does not push Corsi Vales out. Van der Westhuizen beats Vales on the line. He calculated that one out so close. Frankie Crosby coming towards us. Zaki Hendricks in charge.
Sorry, Gary. Yeah, Van der Westhuizen 0.6 of a second. No, it's about it's a lot closer. It's about a half a wheel, put it like that, between himself and Corsi Vales. But Zaki Hendricks will cross the line to win Class B from Craig de Toy. And the rest of the guys coming through now. Here comes Paul Simon. He will win the Class C. Dewald Libber second. Ash van Niekerk will finish third in Class B. Third in Class C will be Mario Roux. Here comes Claire Duplessis and Josh Williams across the line. Then a whole lot of lost Class A cars, and Gideon Safontaine will be the next man in Class C across the line. Ricardo Smart will finish his race. There he works his way out of Cape Town corner. He was in that top 5-6 early on. He got lost somewhere, but he brings the 46 gold to the line at the back, but finishes nonetheless.
Just for interest's sake, Jano van der Westhuizen was 33 hundredths of a second quicker